Hello everyone, this is Lydia and this is a video response for Marla. She is hosting a challenge. She reached 200 subbies. Congrats Marla. And she put together a challenge and she also put together a wonderful prize package. So if you like challenges, head on over there to her channel. I will place a link down below. And this is what I do when I'm joining a challenge. I use one of these little index cards and I kind of write all the information on it. And you know, I use it like a cue card to give you the information. So you have to create a card or layout. You have to use glimmer spray or glitter. I use glitter spray. Laser trims, sentiment for card, journaling if you're doing a layout, bling, and a handmade flower. And the project's due by October 5th, so you have a ton of time to join in. My card measures 5 by 5.5. Normally I make a 5.5 by 5.5. That's my favorite size, but I didn't have enough black cardstock, so it turned out 5 by 5.5. And I warned you, it's been chunkified. I make all kinds of cards, but you know, I make them really simple. It depends on the mood. It depends on how much time I have. But this one I made really chunky, and it's going out in a rack. So I made a pocket here, kind of like the pockets on the paper bags, on the altered paper bags, because I wanted to add some goodies in here that she can pull out and play with. So let me show you the full view of the card. Now for the papers, I used a mix of Recollections, which is this beautiful print right here. And I used some pieces from the Prima Printery that I received in a rack from Lori and Wanda sent me goodies. And I just put them together in one bag, so. Thank you, ladies. So on the top here, I have some gorgeous black trim that Lori Elaminia sent me in a rack. Thank you, Lori. It has the little beads inside. Love that. And then up here, I have a lot going on. I have this pretty trim here that Scrap and Jenny sent me in a rack. It's kind of like a flower. It's really pretty. Oh, the light on my camera just came on. Now it looks terrible. And then right here, I have a little Prima. I used a Prima stamp to stamp on acetate. One day I was bored and I just sat down and stamped a bunch of them. So I keep them on a jar on my table, so I've been using them a lot in my projects, as you've been seeing. So that's a Prima stamp. This is a little Martha Stewart butterfly. Love that punch. Here's my bling. I have another piece down there. So this is, what is this? That I received in a rack from Marcia. And it's called Studio 112. Adhesive Gems. Really cute. You can see yourself in it. It's like a little mirror. There's my camera. And me. And then this piece here is from the Prima Printery. It says Memories on it. And the skeleton leaf here I received from Lori. Thank you, Lori. And then you had to make your handmade flowers. So I made these little book flowers. And I used this really old book because I really don't like destroying, you know, good books. But this one I picked up at the Goodwill, and as you can see, the pages are all really yellowing. This is one of my favorite books from when I was a little girl, Charlotte's Web. And it has some really great images in here, too, that I can cut out and use on projects. It has a lot of pretty images. So what I did, I'm lazy, so I just used my double-sided tape, put it on top of the page, drew around it with my marker, used a pair of scissors to cut it, and then I cut it into a swirl, and then I just rolled it up, and that's how I made my little paper flowers, my book flowers. Turned out pretty. And this is a piece of old earring that I took apart. It's a metal piece, and then I added a little garment pin, some tulle, and I added this little flower charm, and she can remove this if she wants, and she can use it on a project. And then on my pocket, I used this beautiful trim that I received from Karen in a rack. I have some white lace. And then right on top of that, I used this black pom-pom trim. Really pretty. And inside is a tag with my favorite trim. I know you girls are tired of listening to me say that. Yeah, we know it's from Hobby Lobby. So I added some of my favorite trim on there, and she can use the tag on a project if she wishes, or she can add a photo on there. And I have some white seam binding that Karen sent me in a rack. Thank you, Karen. And I added some white eyelets here. silver. And then here's another tag that's from the printery. I cut the paper and just formed it into a tag, and I used my Tim Holtz distresser. Sorry I'm out of frame, and same thing, seam binding. And then here's a little photo mat. And here's that pretty print paper on the back. And I machine stitched it all the way around on my Sew Mini, and I distressed the edges. And we had to use shimmer mist, so I used Lindy Stamp Gang Glit Spray, which is the scintillating silver. Cameron said that to me in Iraq, and I use it like crazy. So I shimmer misted the back of the card also. And then as you can see, I did machine stitching. I covered it up here, but I did machine stitching all the way around. So these tuck in here, and she can use the trim. And then let's see, what do I have going on here? On this corner here, I have this cute little, I think this is Maya Road. Cameron sent it to me in Iraq. A little ticket, and then I created a stick pin, and she can pull this out. Trying to stay in frame here, and she can use that on one of her projects. And I got the pin from Lori. Thank you, Lori. And then here I have another piece from the printery, the clock. I just fussy cut it and added it there. I was practicing my layering, so I kind of went nuts here. These are I Am Roses that Lori sent me. Thank you, Lori. Here's another one of my book page flowers, blue string. There's a teeny tiny cameo in there. Can you see it? And I just went over it with some black soot just to bring her out a little bit. And I received that from Lori also. And right there's another little piece of bling, because you had to use bling, and you can see the machine stitching here. Also, I machine stitched the pocket. And then I have an I Am Roses, a black flower here from I Am Roses, and some more of that trim from Jenny. Thank you, ladies, for sharing your goodies with me. So that's the front of the card. I have my camera on a tabletop tripod, and I'm not used to it, so I hope I'm in frame. And then on the inside, I just added more paper, the Recollections paper with the polka dot. This is a Sizzix die, and then I stamped here, thanks for everything, and that's a ditto stamp. I really like the script on that, so pretty. So that's my entry for Marla's giveaway challenge, ladies. Head on over there if you have time, you know, to create a little something. She has a really great prize package. And thank you, Marla, for hosting the giveaway challenge. Congratulations again. Thanks for watching, everyone, and have a fabulous day. Bye.